here. Let's go.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I think we're here. key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir?
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap. Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
With them?
Through all the employments of life, each neighbor abuses his brother. Poor and rogue they call husband and wife.
Be seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
A thousand pardons. My apologies.
So is mine. Like me too, he acts in a double capacity, both against roads and for them. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, we may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Upon case, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book yet. Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from transportation. If I can get more by her staying in.
Betty has brought more goods into our loft here than any five of the gang. And in truth, it is a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, leave her 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end part of his life was to breed the gang to people. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women.
Tis woman that seduces all mankind. By her we first were taught our weaving arts. A very life you teach when those cheeks hide. She tricks us of our money with her hearts. Tis woman that seduces all mankind. By her we first were taught the weaving arts. A very life you teach when those cheeks hide. She tricks us of our money with her hearts. For her like wolves by night, we roam for prey and practice every force to drive her on. Seas of love like law are won by pain, and beauty must be feeded to our arms. For her like wolves by night, we roam for prey and practice every force to drive her on. Seas of love like law are won by pain, and beauty must be feeded to our arms.
I'll make haste with you, boy. And let my friends know where I intend. Well, I'll have to make them easy ones.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit ever after.
I've got a bit of stage
certainty
fright.
gives a man
A
a
little
good air
Dutch
upon his
courage will put a
trial,
bloom in your
and makes
cheeks.
him risk another without fear or scruple. But all away, for 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
But 'tis now high time to look about me for a decent execution against next sessions. I ain't a lazy rogue by whom one can get nothing till his hands. A register of the gang.
Flying out.
Crook-fingered Jack. A year and a half in the service. Let me see how much the stock owes to his industry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold watches. And a 7 silver. A mighty clean Danard fellow. 16
Jeremy's
snuff boxes,
really burning
5
up
of
the
them
boards
gold,
tonight. He's a
6
marvel.
dozen of handkerchiefs, 4 silver hilted swords, half a dozen of shirts, 3 tie periwigs, and a piece of broadcloth. Considering these are only the fruits of his leisure hours, I don't...
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Inside balcony! Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one
That man there! Seize him!
Whatever has happened?
A man was killed in the
I've done no
balcony.
wrong. I swear
Search
it.
him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon, madam.
Oh, my.
Did you notice anyone
Please,
suspicious coming
please.
in that
We
room?
don't know who did it.
Just please!
Peace, friends, there is no danger!
Search
Can't get out
order!
there.
Try to
Have
remember.
order!
It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing in there?
We must leave at once.
There's a killer
Peace, friends,
around.
there is
I
no
stand
danger.
where it takes.
Move! Move! Imbecile!
Where are you going?
I need to get out. Too close in here. I must get some air.
Calm yourself. I won't let you go until you've come.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Some fresh air might do me good.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
Of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
Feast on lamb and wine.
I know it needs to be done, but...
Tinned fish and
What?
Mother, wife, and two daughters. What if it goes wrong?
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up. The shifty fella won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face in too, so we can't see him watch it.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken it?
No, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What
He's a shifty fella. Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face hidden too, so we can't see him watch it.
Quiet! He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine, whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Someone needs to have words with them.
You're not having
Mill's
second
fine.
thoughts, are you?
Can't turn him away.
I know it needs to be done, but...
But what?
Mother, wife, and two daughters. What if it goes wrong?
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
I
alone.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
Is it all right that you should on lamb and wine? Whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits?
Curious. Most curious.
Secure the hatch! I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
You take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you!
Thank you.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.